State prosecutors filing 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter against the driver of a Tesla on autopilot who ran a red light and slammed into another car and killed 2 people. Fox 40 legal analyst Ken Rosenfeld is live at his office in Sacramento to talk about this case. Ken, we've seen other cases like this one, but this is one of the first in our area, correct?
Correct.
So explain where this could go from here. It looks like the charges are moving forward with this. Is this kind of a game changer for the auto industry when it comes to automated vehicles?
No doubt. I think that it's moving forward for a few reasons. One is the optics. It looks terrible, and it looks like something needs to be done or should be done. The automated cars is an interesting concept, but yet it's not foolproof, obviously, and it's not without problems, clearly. So I think that this prosecution is going to be a public and political prosecution to some degree because of the circumstances involving the automated car and maybe even Tesla.
But let's also, I mean, when it comes to, I believe it was partially automated, the car. When it comes to the automation, the companies are going to say, but the driver needs to have his hand on the wheel, and the driver should have been doing this, this, and this. I don't know if that's what they're saying in this case, but it seems like some blame should be on the driver and not necessarily the automaker, or are you saying it should mainly fall on the automaker?
Well, we'll see. I mean, they're going to parse this out with an accident reconstruction expert, and they're going to go over every second of this vehicle. If you've ever been behind one of these cars, Richard,
yeah,
they're a true pain in the neck, and they're obnoxious, but I've been behind one. And so they're going to go through all of the computer data records. They're going to be able to tell where the eyes were for the driver, if they were diverted at any point. But isn't the whole point of an automated car so the driver doesn't have to be as engaged? So, I mean, it's going to be hard for Tesla or any company to say we don't have liability here. You made the car for this reason.
So, and that's a good point here. As we move forward with this case and as it works its way through the court system, do you see more cases like this popping up? Obviously, this is not going to be the last accident, even though the automation, the software is getting better, but there's likely going to be more lawsuits like this, right?
Oh, yeah. And we're looking in the future of when's the first plane going to happen? When is the first time United or Southwest flies the first automated airplane? And that has a problem. And when that has a problem, it's going to be a lot bigger than when a car has a problem. And we're not far down the road from that.
Do you think more regulation is needed, or do you think this can be worked out in the courts and things get changed enough? It's kind of hard to armchair quarterback from this point, but what do you see as the solution here?
I think legislation right now in the penal code, the prosecution of this case is going to go under the General Vehicular Manslaughter Penal Code, which requires a degree of willful negligence. I think that in order to keep up with technology, the law is going to have to incorporate new codes for automated cars and have a different set of standards and different set of elements in order to prove somebody guilty. But this is what we're in. I mean, it's a brave new world.
Right, and it's not going away anytime soon. I mean, they're so wildly popular right now. We'll have to see where this develops with this case. Ken, as always, like your insight. Thanks for kind of steering us on this one and helping us kind of figure this out. We'll check back with you next week for all the latest stories that happen over the next week. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you for having me.